It's always wonderful to come back to the lively Hungary ring. A popular destination this, nice and close to the beautiful city of Budapest, with some exciting racing to boot. Who can forget Michael Schumacher pushing his old teammate Rubens Barrichello up towards the pit wall in 2010, or those great races of 2014 and 2015 as well. The Hungary ring, it's like Monaco without the boats. 14 corners, 6 to the left and 8 to the right, and some very tricky corners to deal with. These rainy conditions out there aren't going to help either, so it's very likely we'll see a safety car or two during today's race. Joining me for today's race once again is Anthony Davidson. Let's discuss Haas. They haven't had a single retirement in the last 10 races. What do you make of the car's reliability?
I think they can be fairly pleased with that record so far. The first thing any good car needs is a solid, reliable base with which to build on, and they seem to have that this season.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, with Pierre Gasly alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, Sebastian Vettel and Hamilton, Weber, Raikkonen, Sainz and Devon Butler, Fiat, Ricciardo, Kevin Magnussen and Russell, Grosjean, Perez, Lance Stroll and Lando Norris, Kubica and Red. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. You've taken some minor damage. We're in a good position. Some information on Ricciardo. They seem to have an issue. small signs of wear, power output will be down. We need to stay on film. Is 2.0 seconds. Fuel is at target -1. Let's turn the engine down, please. Is 5 or 10 more minutes of rain before it dries up. Starting to see a bit of tyre wear. You shouldn't have too much trouble for the time being, but the grip is going to start falling away. We're trailing our teammate by 21.0 seconds. There's only one lap of fuel remaining. pole. Let's push harder next time, okay?
And Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here today. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Well, I know it's a bit of a boring answer, but the truth is they simply had the best speed package on the day, and a driver who knows how to take advantage of that. It doesn't matter how much time you spend poring over the stats and planning strategies if you can't keep the pace, and our winner today showed they could do both.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it. Let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. It wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
It has to be said, Roman Grosjean certainly had my eye today. He made impressive gains during the race.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Another team that will be satisfied with this Grand Prix is Alfa Romeo, whose good result moves them further up the championship. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.